Hi guys, wanted to pop back here today and do another trial and see how I'm going with my video recording and getting the camera in the right angle. So today I just wanted to have a wee play and with our November stamp of the month, seasonal trees. So today, this is the stamp here, and today I thought I'd have a wee play and do this card for you. So if I've got everything here, I will start and have a go and see whether we can do this for you. So what I've got here, I've cut out my card base, which is 5 inches by 3.75. And today we are going to do some daubing. So I've cut out another wee piece of just photocopy paper. So what I've cut out, and I've cut out in the same size, that 5 by 3.75. I've then just got the scissors cut in the middle and then just ripped a shape around the frame, leaving an edge there on that frame. Didn't want to do it too close to the edge because we want to sort of get what we're daubing in the middle. So I have just got a new Carolina ink, a lovely blue. So I'm going to stamp that. Oh, before we get and go stamping, I've cut out a wee stitch die circle, the smallest one that we've got, just on a post-it note there, and I've already used them so you can see a bit of ink on the inking on there. So I'm going to mask that out so we don't get that. That will be our wee moon. So we're just going to daub with our sponges, and our sponges are great. They come in a circle sponge, and I think from memory they're only about $3 or something. I'd have to check that out, but really good value. And I just cut it up into pie shape, like 6 pieces. So then I've just got these wee bits for doing this daubing. So just going to put this colour blue all around. So you just got to be careful you don't ink up and under where you've put your frame down. So I like to get good coverage on here. So and you can do it in circles to see that it sort of softens and blends. I'll get it around the wee circle piece there. And go right over the edge of your shape, that like stencil that you've cut out, because you want to get a nice crisp edge when you take that off. So you do want to concentrate and do inking around those edges as well. So I think we'll do that with the blue, and then we'll get the blue bird, which is a lovely deeper blue. And so just get another sponge and sort of going to just do this dark around the edges, just giving it a different shading. So just go, like I say, all around. I think I just went around the top and around the sides. I didn't do it around the bottom. So like I say, just blending it in. Move there a little bit. So like I say, just be careful that it doesn't move on you, because you want to do that edge. Whoops. I probably should have put a bit more washi tape down on it in hindsight, but that's okay. It will still work. I don't know if you can hear it, but I've got a silly fly. It's fly season come back. It's really frustrating. It's going round and round. It's up in my craft room. I'm upstairs and it gets a bit hot, so they all just seem to come up here. Little did they know that they end up here and don't go anywhere. So right, we're going to take this off now, and you've got that, what I call nice rustic shape frame. Organic, I like the look of that. Take the wee circle off and we've got our wee moon space there. So now we're going to do our stamping of our tree, and so this is one of the stamps out of our stamp of the month. So I'm going to use the intense black there, nice black. So what I'll do is I've got my cutting mat here, mat, but I like the sponge on our new Fiskars one, so that's just a nice size to put underneath your cards that you're working on to give me that sponged area. So we're just going to stamp him down on the middle of the card, giving good even pressure. And it's no rocking and rolling, it's just firm pressure down, and if you just let it sit there a little bit, the ink gives it time to settle onto the paper. I'll clear that for a minute. So we've got that, and on our stamp set, where have I moved them? Across here. We've got these cute little birds. So I'll put a bird in on the tree. So he can sit up on the tree there. Cute. I like the wee bird house, so I'll have that down the bottom. Put him on the block. With these ones, it's just firm pressure. With the smaller the stamps, you just got to be careful you can't push too hard, because then it will squash the stamp because they're little. We've got a cute little grass. Look how tiny that is. So just put them down the bottom, and you can build up your grass however much grass you want. I think that's enough. Cool, so we've got these little Christmas baubles. They're really quite tiny as well. So we've got one that you really won't even see it on the block. It's so tiny. It's the top of the Christmas decoration. So just putting that onto the trees. The beauty of our blocks, they're see-through. So you can see, and I've got a bit of ink on the edge there, so you can see through the block and see where you're stamping. Whoops, got one who's going to go on that angle, but that's okay. So we'll put one up here. And over here. So that's that, and I think I did what I said what you shouldn't do. I pressed a wee bit harder on that one and it squashed it a wee bit. That's okay. So then we've got another tiny wee bottom of the Christmas decoration. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that in Versamark, and then we will heat emboss. Or maybe I should just do the black across the bottom first while we've got the black ink out here. And I've used this one off a promotion from the Holiday Sparkles card kit, and this is a stamp set that you can get along with it or on its own. So I like these sentiments, and this is one, love with all the trimmings. So that's really cute, I like that there. So what we need to do before we do our embossing is we just need to get our embossing buddy and just rub that over. I'll take it off my sponge one so I don't get the white powder on that. So just sponging all over here, and that just helps stop that static that could get there for when we're doing our embossing. So this one's a wee bit hard to see. You just you can't actually see where you, as in like when you've stamped, you can't see anything there. But you can see where the wee Christmas decoration is to stamp up to it. And it is when I've finished, you can hold it up to the light and you can see if you've done, when you sort of wave it around underneath the light, you can see where the Versamark ink is. So then we're just going to sprinkle on our new red glitter, and I just love it. Just flick it so it gets all the excess glitter off. Sometimes I like to go over it twice, just so that it makes sure it did pick up enough glitter onto that Versamark. So what I'll do is I'll just run away. I haven't got my heat gun here, so bear with me and I'll just run away and heat that up. Right, just let's move that out of the way. Move that out of the way. I'm not a very tidy crafter. So, I'm not sure we haven't got the light over here. I need to get more of it, but when you tilt it, you can see that it is worked, it's set there. So it's a nice glitter embossing powder. Yep, it's dry. So then I like to just doodle around the edges of my card. So a lot of ladies in my classes don't like to doodle. They get a bit nervous about it, but I always say don't overthink it. Just rest your hand lightly. I don't put it all the way down and go around. I go around twice. Just because if you've got a wiggle on, it's the second time round, you just go opposite that wiggle and it all turns out pretty. I like the look of it anyway, and I have had ladies ask me, you know, which particular stamp is that one, because they'd like that stamp to do the edging. So it's just, like I say, just feel free with it and relax with it, and it always turns out okay if you don't overthink it. I think the thing with it, you don't want to stop and start. So I think that's pretty cool. Like that there. And then all I was doing was backing this one onto the black cardstock. So I'll just put a bit of a tape runner on there. Adhering that down. It does, when you do a bit of heat embossing, sometimes it does get a wee bit bowed a wee bit, but that'll settle down. Now, then get my card base. And then I just put it down onto my card base. I don't use a lot of adhesive. I've been making cards for a long time now. I've never had a card full of pieces. I sell them in the local shops. No one's ever come back and said they've had a card full of pieces. So I'm always happy with that. So I always think less is good. So there's that card, and I think he's pretty awesome. Could leave him like that. We could dress him up if you wanted to, but I think sometimes the less is best on a card. So I'm happy with that. So I hope you all like that, and I will check back in soon and do another Christmas card. Okay, thanks for watching, ladies.